It didn't come with a nozzle to pump it. I did get my money back, and I went back and forth with the seller for a while. So the fact that I'm doing this and putting it on my eyes really says something. That's kind of one of the reasons I'd buy makeup on Depop or Vinted. Let's do a full face of used Depop and Vinted makeup. Okay, so quick shout out to this bag, which I also got on Depop for the purpose of putting all my used makeup in. It's a really nice bag, to be honest. It kind of reminds me of the Say Vanity cases, which I've never been able to get my hands on because they're not available in the EU anyway or something, and they were like very limited and they sold out really quickly, but that's not what the video is about. Today's video, we're doing a full face of used makeup. This has kind of been a long time coming. I've been kind of collecting my little bits of makeup here and there for my used makeup on Depop videos, which I do quite a lot of, and recently I've been buying some used makeup on Vinted. Now, when I say used makeup, it's not used because technically the rules on Depop and the rules on Vinted say that you cannot sell actual used cosmetics. You have to be selling stuff. If you're selling stuff, it has to be brand new, as opposed to clothing which can be used. And that's what I do in my little series. I kind of debunk like different sellers and stuff. Like, I don't ever call them out, but I like let you know that it's actually not super like recommended by me to buy makeup and stuff off of Vinted and Depop because like you don't know what you're gonna get, but I do it for content and stuff, and I did it so we could finally do a full face. And I've been collecting so much stuff. Like, I think we only have like one eyebrow product, but then we might have like 5 blushes. But let's get into it before I ramble on any further, and I'm gonna tell you like which products I got from which videos, and I'll link all the videos in the description if you want to see them. And sometimes I unbox them on like shorts or TikTok, so I'll also link those in the description if you want to see them. So yeah, let's just do our makeup together with some fun makeup that wasn't mine originally. Okay, I always start my makeup with brows, especially if I'm going in with a brow gel, and the only one we have is the Sculpted by Amy one, because I feel like brow products are ones that people aren't selling for some reason. So this is the clear. I feel like this was probably in like a lot of kits and stuff, so people don't want it because this was being sold a couple of times, and this I got in my buying Irish makeup off Depop video. I'm just gonna brush that through, and I really like to fill in my brows because they are so light compared to my hair, but this will have to do today, I guess. Very quickly, I will say I do actually have this sculpted product already in a darker shade that I usually use for my eyebrows, and I am part of the sculpted squad. So if you are looking to get new sculpted makeup and you want 10% off, I'll leave that link below as well, where you can just click on that and get 10% off of Sculpted by Amy. This is the brows, very, very natural looking brows, even though I'm pretty sure we're gonna be doing some full glam today. And for primer, we have so many options. I don't know how I collected all of these, but the first thing I'm pretty sure I got was the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion in 904, because L'Oreal isn't cruelty free. Another reason I buy makeup on Depop and Vinted is to like try cruelty free brands out, and I ended up getting another shade as well because I really liked this product and I didn't want to buy it from the store. So I have Light Glow and Deep Glow, and I got this in like my small businesses off Depop video. This was like randomly thrown in with a load of wax melts, I'm pretty sure. And then I also got this one. This one was a Vinted find. This one was when I bought Just Say makeup off Vinted. A lot of people seem to be selling this as well. I really like this. And then I have 2 little mini primers, and I'm pretty sure I got in one big Vinted bundle that like this girl, like her whole thing is like selling makeup, I'm pretty sure, and I got these 2 together. Let's go in with L'Oreal Lumi Glotion today. I think we're gonna go in with the Light Glow shade. Guys, I've had all this makeup that's like used makeup in this bag for a week, so I kind of forgot about all this stuff. Like, I was like, where's my L'Oreal Lumi Glotion? And then it was like in the bag. This is such a glowy product. So like I said, that's kind of one of the reasons I'd buy makeup on Depop or Vinted if it's like not a cruelty free brand and I want to try them without supporting the actual brand. But I feel like the main reason you would is just because it's cheaper. I feel like if you're buying it second hand or like not directly from like a trusted retailer, it should be a little bit cheaper. There's no point if it's not cheaper, and this gives like a really pretty glow. All right, just for funsies, I'm gonna go in with some of this Hourglass one just in my T-zone as well. And Hourglass is like a bougie brand. So another thing with buying makeup on Vinted and Depop is like you don't know if it's going to be like counterfeit makeup, if it's going to be like the real thing, or if it's going to be fake, which I debunked fake Summer Fridays in a different video completely that wasn't even related to Depop or Vinted. But someone might be buying fakes and selling them on reels as Vinted, which is again against the rules, but sometimes it's hard to tell. So I did a huge Depop haul at some point where I just bought a load of makeup at once, and I got the Glossier Skin Tint, and I haven't really touched this since. I've maybe used it like twice. It's not a very good product, I'm not gonna lie. I also got the Patrick Ta foundation in my like buying like luxury items off Depop video. I do a lot of videos and concepts on Depop and Vinted, if you cannot tell. I love both those apps. Actually, I don't use Depop as much anymore. I just kind of use Vinted now because it's a little bit cheaper. So today I think I'm going to mix these because this is too dark for me, and this will probably just lighten it up a little bit. We're going to go in with this. I do have a little bit of tan on today, but I'd say this will still be too dark for me. It's kind of a watery formula, and I do like the formula, but it's just that little bit too dark for me. Like I said, this one, if I thought the Patrick Ta was watery, this one is so friggin' watery. Let's mix those together. Okay, yeah, that could actually be a good shade match because I am slightly tanned at the moment. Again, with both of these products, I got like a significantly better deal than what they would have been like just regularly buying them from, you know, a reliable site. Oh my god, I forgot to tell you guys as well, I got a load of Sosu brushes off of Depop, so we're gonna use those as well. I got those from my buying Irish makeup brand. Oh my god, guys, I don't even remember all the crap I got. Like, this is kind of bad. The Sosu complexion. This brush is amazing. I love the Sosu brushes. I've seen this brush set a couple times as well on Vinted and Depop. I'm on there all the time looking for new makeup and skincare and stuff to buy for you guys for videos. Skincare, actually, I don't buy as much skincare on Depop or Vinted. I bought the Natalie O'Neill like recommendation of the sunscreen on there. I'm not sure when these videos are going up, but that's the only kind of skincare I bought on there. I feel like skincare is more kind of risky because if it's opened, it might be expired and you mightn't even known. When I said we have a lot of blush options, we have a lot of blush options. Oh my god. I remember these Say ones were in the buying Say makeup off Depop video, and I remember I thought these were used and I went back and forth with the seller for a while and I ended up deciding that maybe they weren't, but I still think they were. The Rare Beauty blush in Joy I did on a TikTok, and this definitely was used. Like, it was so messy when I bought it, so I haven't really touched this since. I did get my money back. This one from In Worth was in my giant Depop one, and I love this one. It was brand new. And the Charlotte Tilbury one I got in my like when Vinted came to Ireland video. It's kind of concerning that I remember all of this. And then the Glossy Cloud Paint I got in the recent like big bundle of Vinted I did on my TikTok. So what am I going to go in with today? I think we'll go in with these Say blushes because that was really iconic, and I have been using these occasionally, but I will say they are so friggin' messy. Like, they get so oily, like the bottles, and I don't know why. Literally, it's just the bottles that get oily. I like the blush formula, but I don't know if it's because they were like used, which I do think they were used. I didn't get my money back on those ones. I didn't fight it as much because at that point I was just getting sick and tired of fighting all this like, oh, I didn't get the makeup that was meant to be brand new, because it's meant to be brand new when you're buying it on Depop. And people think I'm crazy when I say that I'm buying makeup on Depop, but I always get my money back, or I try to if it's been used and I don't use it then. I think I'm going to add a little bit of the Rare Beauty in Worth as well. Like I said, I haven't really touched the Joy because it was used. While we're on the topic of Vinted and Depop and stuff, I will list my Vinted in the description as well, in case you want to check it out. All the makeup I sell is brand new, and I also sell like my secondhand clothes and stuff. If you do want to check it out, but no pressure to. That's stunning. And I think I'm going to go in with a little bit of this Rare Beauty liquid highlighter. What video did I get this in? I don't even remember at this point. That's kind of... Okay, this is the one that I don't remember where this came from, but I know it was secondhand. For bronzer, we have Miss Charlotte Tilbury, which of course I got a good deal on this. Again, why would you buy off of Vinted and Depop makeup if you're not getting a good deal? This was like, I think half of what I would have paid for it if it was like regular. And this is a really nice bronzer, but I don't use this one a lot because the pan is just so big that it just doesn't fit in my drawer properly. Okay, for concealer, we have NYX Bear With Me. I'm pretty sure that this was kind of used as well, but it's a pump, so I was kind of okay with it. We're gonna do one little pump of this because this concealer actually goes a really long way. You wouldn't even expect it. And I'm using the Sosu concealer brush to just dab that under my eyes. I had already had a NYX concealer like this that I bought in Boots, and I finished it up, so when I needed to get a second one, I headed on to Depop for some reason to get it instead of going to the store like a normal person. I'm not the biggest fan of concealer brushes that are shaped like this, so I might have to just switch to my sponge, but I do like the NYX concealer. It's a very nice concealer. Okay, for powder, we have Hourglass, another one that would be too expensive for me to buy by itself, and Laura Mercier, which is not cruelty free and I've always wanted to try. So we're going to go in with Laura Mercier today. These are both the mini versions of their powders. I do really like this Laura Mercier powder. It's just a shame that it's not cruelty free. Okay, after I set my face roughly with the puff, like my unders and stuff, I'm going to go in with a big fluffy brush and set the rest of my face. This is what I love to do with powder. This powder is literally ultra blur. Like, it's called ultra blur, and it is ultra blur. I also have this pressed P. Louise powder. I'll just go in with a light layer this over the skin as well to like finish everything off, like smooth it down even more. I don't use this powder a ton, to be honest. I kind of got this because I've never was able to try P. Louise before, and I saw it one day on Depop and I was like, whoa, that seems cool, but then I kind of forgot about it. Okay, for cream blush, earlier I forgot that the cream side of the Patrick Ta was an option, but we're gonna go in with the powder in a second. But I also have the mini Shelly blush, but I think I will do Patrick Ta today, and I'm going in with the Sosu angled brush, which I love for blush. I'm just packing that onto the cheeks. I love a little bit of a pinky blush look. Does it suit me or look natural? No, but I like it. Quick shout out as well to this Charlotte Tilbury palette. This was genuinely one of the first things I bought when I got Depop, and like, I don't know why. I had to get my sister's boyfriend to buy it for me as well because I didn't have a PayPal account yet. I might go in with a little bit of this dark shade here and see if I can use that to like define the eyebrows a bit because they are looking kind of strange. Okay, this is a too warm tone for my eyebrows, but I do want to just fill them in that slight bit using the Sosu eyebrow brush. Okay, it doesn't look perfect, but I do think it helped my eyebrows the littlest bit. Let's go on to eyes now. I have the Natasha Denona Baby Love palette. I've also seen this several times being sold on like Vinted and Depop and stuff, so I don't know if it's like an unpopular one that they have. Where's my nice eyeshadow brush from Sosu? This one. I use this one so much. It's the SE09. I'm going to go in with the light pink first, just all over my lid. Where's my mirror? I really wanted to try the Natasha Denona formula, and it did not disappoint. However, I'm so sad that this is just a little baby palette. So what I'm going to do is just throw the light pink all over my lid, and then the darker color in my crease, and then just add that little shade of shimmer. I laid down a very simple base using the matte ones, and we're gonna go in with the shimmer now. I have the shimmer from the Natasha Denona, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, I also have this ColourPop one. So let's go in with the Natasha Denona first, because I just want to get that little peachy shimmer going on. So beautiful. The Natasha Denona formula is so silky. Oh my god. I don't know which one of her palettes I would get though. Maybe the new like Bloom one. I need a nude doesn't appeal to me. I need a warm sorta does. Going with the ColourPop now. Another brand that I had never tried, so when I saw it on Vinted, I was like, yeah, please. When I saw on Depop, god, I confused those two brands so much today. I'm so sorry. That's pretty. I have this Sculpted by Amy Jewel eyeliner. I'm going to go in with the Brighten shade on the waterline, which I have to do with 2 hands. Sorry, I can't hold the mirror while I'm doing this because I need like my hand. Oh my god, this is so awkward. I'm going to stab myself in my eye. Okay, for eyeliner, we have the Easy Glide from Sculpted by Amy. Now, eyes is kind of the one place where I'm like, you definitely shouldn't be buying it, even if you think it's going to be brand new. But, you know, it's fine. Okay, I just did one eye. Let's do the other one. Now, I'm scared of mascara at the best of times, like even if it's mine. So the fact that I'm doing this and putting it on my eyes really says something. And I also had a Charlotte Tilbury one before that I got. Oh my god, this is so clumpy. This is definitely so old. Oh my god. Ew. I don't know if this is just a clumpy mascara or is it because, you know, it's not brand new. It does give a really dramatic length and volume, but second layer. I think it was just that initial like putting it on the lashes that it was clumpy because I hadn't used it in a while. It is a nice mascara to be fair, and I'll probably try it after by buying it directly from Sculpted's website. If you didn't see that video where I got the mascara, I actually did go back and complain about that, but I just messaged her like I didn't take it through Depop at the time, and she said she would send me a highlighter as like a gesture of good faith. So this is the highlighter, and let's just put a little bit of that on the nose and in the inner eye. I love highlighter on my nose and inner eye. My look is not complete without it. Okay, we're getting to the end line. We have setting spray. This was the very first one I did. Now, the bedazzle lid didn't come with it. This is my bedazzle lid, but it didn't come with a nozzle to pump it. So we won't be using that today. I don't even know if it's the real one. This was the one that I did get my money back as well. There was big issues with this one, but we're going to use this cash one that I got in my recent Irish makeup video one. I'm scared this mascara is going to smudge because it's very wet. So I'm going to maybe wait a second. Actually, I'll do lips first and then I'll do setting spray. Okay, we have a couple of lip bits as well. I also got the Snow Fairy lip mask from Depop. So these are the lip bits. And this I should have used to prepare my lips in the beginning, but I forgot. So we have the Say, first of all, the lip liner in the shade French. And I did also have a Say lip gloss, which I all got from my Say video, but I don't know where that lip gloss is. I was using it and then I lost it. So let's just do the lip liner. I'm pretty sure this is a really light, like kind of cool pink shade, which isn't my usual, but you know, it's fine. Okay, it's a little bit more peachy than I thought it would be. It's kind of nice. I kind of like it. It's just a bit light. And what I'm going to go in with is the cranberry lip oil because this is iconic and I found it on Depop because it was only like €3 as well because they discontinued this like Essence themselves and everyone's been pounding them to bring it back and they kind of brought back a reformulated one, but it's not the same and this is amazing. I love this one. Beautiful. And let's setting spray now. And that's the final look using all Depop Vinted makeup. I've been waiting to do this video for a while and I have to say I'm not disappointed. So check out all the other videos and see if you want to see where I got all the products from, and I'll see you in the next one.